everyone, and welcome back to some more time with our friend Barnacle Bart. And I'm Miss Jennifer, and we're so excited to be with you today, right?
Of course, I'm always excited to be with Miss Jennifer.
So today, we have another letter from one of our viewers who needs some advice, Barnacle Bart.
Great, I'd be loving to give advice, you know me.
I do know you. Let's start with our letter for today. It says, do you want to try and read it too? Do you read?
I do be reading, but it's a little bit tough on me today. I've been reading a lot lately, and I'm just kind of bored with it, you know?
Okay, well that happens to us all. So, dear Miss Jennifer and Barnacle Bart, last week in your letter, you talked to someone about prayer. I was thinking about what you said, and I think prayer could be very powerful. But I don't know how to pray. How are we supposed to pray? I would love to begin doing this, but I need help. Ready to pray. Thank you. Okay, well, we have our friend here who wants to know how to pray. So I thought what we could do, Barnacle Bart, in the Bible, Jesus talks to his disciples and they ask him, tell us how to pray. And he comes up and shows them how to pray by using ACTS, A-C-T.
I love an axe. I'll be chopping down trees to build my ship with axes.
Oh, I think it's a different kind of axe, like
The kind I know be an axe, sharp blade.
Right, it's a different kind that you're thinking axe, A-X-E. We're thinking axe, A-C-T-S, axe.
Ah, yes, of course. I've been knowing how to read, so I understand what you just said.
So every letter of axe stands for something different. Are you familiar with that?
Oh, yes, of course, yes. We've been using this all the time. Axe, we use that to stand for how we know what to do with people that be cheating and stealing on our ships. Axe, arg, cast away treasure scallywags. That's the pirate code on my ship. If they be stealing treasure, we cast them away.
So, I'm not trying to laugh at you, Barnacle Bart, but
it's very serious.
I agree. It's obviously very serious. But I think what Jesus is talking about when he talks to the disciples is he says in Matthew 6, he says, this is then how you should pray. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us today our daily bread, and forgive us our debtors as we forgive, as also
Can you read?
we also have forgiven our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. So those are the verses, and what we can do is we can break it down to a simple A-C-T-S.
Ah, but he didn't be saying axe in there at all.
I know, I do realize that. So what I think we're looking at is when we're trying to think through this prayer, we think A stands for adoration. And you know what adoration means.
Yes, people be adoring my ship from afar. They love the beautiful ship that I be riding on.
Right, so the first thing we want to do is adore God, giving love to God. And it says this, our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name, your kingdom come, your will be done. So it's saying to give love to God. A. C is for confession.
I be loving the sea.
You like the C?
Sea's my favorite.
All right, so confession means that we tell God when we have sinned or done something wrong, and we ask God to forgive us. And in the prayer it says, please forgive us as we forgive those who have things against us. And it's confession. T is another big part, and that's thanksgiving. And it says that we are to thank God for the gifts that he has given us. In fact, in your word, in T, you said treasure. And that's kind of the way you can think about it. We thank God for the treasures that he has given us here on earth. Now, S is a pretty big word. S is supplication. Can you say supplication?
Absolutely not.
Okay, well, you don't have to, but supplication, in it says to ask or to pray for others or to pray for things going on with you. So we spend time loving God, telling him that we love him. That's A. C, confess our sins. T, Thank God for everything He's done. And S, ask God to help us with things in our life and the life of our family and our friends. And that is ACTS. What do you think?
I'd be loving that. I'm gonna start using that today. It's pretty easy.
It's pretty easy. So we hope that helps you as you try to pray. And you can go back to Matthew 6:9 and read through the verses again to get further instruction. So that's our letter for this week, Barnacle Bart.
Hope it was helpful.
Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.